have the right toys, ain't it? Perfect. I know it's hard to wash when... I'll holler at you. Don't quit because you hear me. I'll holler. I know it's hard to pressure wash when you can't see where you've been. But he just gonna have to learn to keep up with his wand and when like that and just keep it washed, wash the whole thing. There's some grime coming off there he don't know that is. That's the biggest thing you're gonna have to learn right there. is he changes spots too much. His attention span is about 5 seconds. Yeah, just make sure you don't put the pressure on that bullet hole. All right, let's see if we can get it to fire, and you can be washing that off. I'm gonna try to get, I'm gonna put these batteries back in there. See about getting it running. Put some water in the radiator, and I'm gonna see if it'll move. We have sold this. They come down here about a month ago and looked it over and bought it, paid for it, and asked would it be all right sitting here. I told them it'll be here when they get ready for it. But I'm gonna get these batteries back in there. We never got it to crank with the cab down because I couldn't get the batteries in there and find out the problem. But enough of that. You've seen me put batteries in before, so I'll bring you back when I'm ready to hit the key. Hopefully. Dang. Those throttle cables stuck.
Why are there water in? Or is that the...
All right, now let's let them down. Okay. I hit the key. Stop.
I'm trying to turn them on.
Look at him, he messed them up. The rubbers are right. It's building up air. Can you see the air gauge?
Slowly.
Okay. That's it, you touched it. On the bottom, engine temperature. On the bottom.
That's water.
That's engine temperature, water.
155 it.
Okay.
Pressure's on 110.
What's the air?
Air pressure?
Yeah.
110 for both.
Okay. All right, push the yellow on the dash. Push it. Again. All right, let me get up there. It had antifreeze in it. I filled it up a little bit and the antifreeze started coming out. Got pretty good oil pressure. It was building up with air. I think Jack said the cab lights come on. I'll try to get a picture of that. Radio tries to play, but like he said, it won't tune. Yeah, I see the one center light on. Well, that one on that side's on. I didn't know Taylor was going to bring the telehandler back. I think I'm going to lift the cab back up and see if I can find out about, I'm going to see if I can straighten up the linkage for the accelerator where I wasn't paying attention to it, and when we set it down, we bent it. I hate fooling with it, lifting it up and down like that, but I think that's what I'm going to do is try it, and hopefully I can get that straight. Well, my camera had fell, but there was the issue right there. Was this bent rod right here. Don't know. What I'm doing is loosening that clamp right there on that cable. And hopefully I can, once I take that off, I can manually pull it. This may be the gears. I believe I got her then. at that. I don't think I got enough air built up in it to just snug them. Let's see. Let's get this earthquake and see what happens. I do not. Well, I got to playing with it. Of course, I got them in here. Them was rough. You see how much room you have right there? You probably can't tell, but it's just a little bit. But I got this one. This one finally freed up. I've been moving it back and forth. Yeah. Oh, I can't get up. Had trouble cranking that. I forgot, but I did remember you had to kill it at the master switch. Something shortened it out. So I got that going. I got the chain around the axle. Just in case I can't get it broke loose, I'm gonna take the tires off on this hub right here so we can drive it around, hopefully. Always something. I'm hoping that the weight of the truck will help break that loose. Not for sure. I kind of like it when a plan comes together, don't y'all? They're all off. Oh, that's stuck again. There it goes. Just had to pull it back some. Now time to put the batteries in it, crank it, and see if it'll go. I hope this is the last time on the cab. Let it down for the last time, I hope.
You want me to get this chain?